Hey guys, Geigers here, and welcome to Let's Talk Episode 4, That New Console Smell. Now, before I get into the episode, the gameplay you're watching is on Golmud Railway, with my good friends Spectre Vanquish, Spectre Dalek, who are brothers, Daedric Drake, Wreaking Havoc, and as commander we got Dice Man. Tore it up last night and had a lot of fun. So, saying goodbye to your old consoles, whether it's PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360, a week from now, I'm going to be on my new Xbox One. Guys are already on their PlayStation 4s, and I'm sure they're having a blast. There were reported problems when it came out, and I was really worried. I'm like, oh, please don't ruin this for everybody, But although secretly, all these big-time Xbox bashers, I was hoping that they would get some of them faulty PlayStations, but they probably didn't because that's just the way the world works. So saying goodbye to your old console, I'm on my third one. And I got pictures of my first two. So here's the first one here. And here's the second one. And you're probably like, well, how come the first one looks so much better than the second one? Well, the first one, I had the red ring of death. And then I brought it back, got it repaired. It lasted 3 months, and I got it again. So then I'm like, okay. I went out and bought, if anybody remembers, when the 360s were out, they had one called, the white ones, they had one called the arcade version. It didn't come with a hard drive, and I didn't need one, so that's the one I bought. But then that one, the second one, it got the open tray error, and I fixed it, and then it came back, and I fixed it again, and it came back, and then it wouldn't go away, and I'm like, I've had it, so I went and bought an Xbox Slim. Now, I've had the Slim, about a year now, so no problems with it, and I'm sure if I played it with it a couple more years, and I'm going to keep it, and I won't have any problems because I haven't heard many problems with the Slims. But anyway, going forward, so I've got I'm going to be getting the new Xbox, and there's a couple problems here now, and I'm sure maybe you haven't really thought about it, but I'm gonna think about it for you. Okay, so moving forward with your new console, what are your plans? First thing, what are your plans for Xbox guys? I'm sorry I didn't get this video out on time for the PlayStation guys, but let me know what you did that night. So my plan is might have to skip some work and go to the midnight launch. Midnight? I said midnight. Midnight launch. Get it, come home, hook it all up, play with it, and probably stay up till the sun comes up. And then I have to go to work the next day. That's my plan. So in the comments below, let me know what your plans are for Thursday night, if you're getting it at the midnight launch, or are you going to wait till Friday, or are you going to wait till Saturday maybe? Because maybe you want to work more than you want your Xbox. But anyway, let me know what your plans are. But the problem is that I'm telling you about is, so now you got your Xbox One or PlayStation 4, but for this we'll just say new console. Okay, so I'm going to have my new console and then my old one beside it, because I'm keeping my Xbox 360 for a while. But the problem is your friends. Not let's say that they're a problem. Don't get me wrong. It's just you've played with guys for years, right? Like me personally, I've played with guys for like 8 years on the Xbox. And some of them can't get the Xbox One right away. And I'm sure you guys have the same problem on PlayStation. You have really good friends that they just, for whatever circumstance, they can't get it right away. And I feel horrible about that. Not to the point I feel guilty, because that would be crazy, but but you feel bad. And I wish I could help everybody. I really do. If I won a lottery tomorrow, everybody on my friends list would get an Xbox One. That's just the kind of guy I am. But I didn't. I don't think I did. I haven't looked at my lottery ticket, but anyway, there's a possibility. So let me know in the comments below if you're getting an Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. Are you keeping your old one? Just for the fact of keeping in contact with your buddies. I know on the Xbox One you can't do party chats with guys on the 360, but you can send messages back and forth. But the main reason I'm going to keep mine is there are guys that I have friends with. There are friends I have that are on the 360 that can't get the Xbox One once in a while. And I bought the Battlefield 4 360 version so I could go back. It might be tough, and I'll be like, my eyes. I'll be like a PC guy going back to the console, like, oh, my eyes, I can't handle it. It's only 720, and whatever. Anyway, but that's part of the reason is why I'm keeping mine, because I do want to keep in touch with these guys, and I know on the Xbox One I can have 1,000 followers and it'll work just like Twitter, but you know, you can follow them, you follow them back, and then you're friends. So it's going to be just like Twitter. I don't know on PlayStation. I think you have 1 million people you can be friends with. You know, like that. Not that you want to be that many, but even 1,000. Like, come on, that's a lot of people. So you know, there's that. You know, saying goodbye to everybody. Like saying goodbye to consoles is, I don't know. This is my second. Well, I bought not my second. I've done a whole bunch with Nintendo and then Xbox, the original Xbox, and then going into the 360. But I never really lost or not. I never, how do you say this? Left behind so many people, I guess, because they are expensive. Like $500 or $400, not, you know, that's still expensive. But a lot of them are planning on getting the new console. One guy I know, he said it'd be about a year, you know, and that's a long time. But hopefully he can get it sooner. The other guys they have to wait a couple months, or we have to wait till after Christmas. But either way, let me know in the comments below. You know, are you and your friends really affected by this, or are you lucky and all your friends are going forward with the Xbox Ones or the PlayStation 4s? Let me know. So, and as I was thinking about that, I was also thinking, you know, reminiscing about the 360. And I'm looking around my apartment now at games that I've played. You know, like Rainbow Six Vegas, where I've met a lot of the friends I play with today. You know, and then the Call of Duty 4, and you know, going on to the whole Call of Duty series, the Halos. I love Halo. I have them all. If anybody knows me personally, I'm a huge Halo guy. I got all the books. I got statue from Halo Reach. Just tons of stuff. I can't wait for Halo 5. You know, so there's a lot of memories and a lot of good times from, you know, from the 360 that I have. And I made a lot of awesome friends. I made a lot of good friends in this last couple of years with Battlefield 4 or 3, sorry. So, you know, moving forward to the new console, not all of them can come. And, you know, yeah, I'm going to make new friends, but I want to keep in touch with you guys. So if you guys are watching this, you know who you are. I'm not going to abandon you. I promise. Okay? Follow me, keep in touch, whatever. I will come back to the 360 if you want. There's a couple guys, you know, you out there in Quebec, you know who I'm talking about. You know, I will hook up with you, you know, if you really need it, you know, just give me a shout. I'll come back on the 360, you know, maybe, and don't worry about it. So yeah, you know, to sum up here, because this is a short one, you know, just, it's a farewell video to the 360. That's all it is, you know. So let me know what your plans are for launch night for the Xbox One. Let me know what you guys, the PlayStation guys, let me know what you did that night. You know, like, I don't see a lot of talk about it on Twitter. Also, let me know, are you keeping your old Xbox, your 360, or your PlayStation 3? You know, are you going to miss friends? You know, what's going on that front? You know, I know it can get a little personal and, you know, weird, but, you know, you can do it. Just let me know what your plans are. Let me know everything, you know. That's it for today's episode. Next week, you know, the new console comes out Friday, midnight launch. I'll be there. I'm coming home, hooking it up, playing it forever. You know, I have to go to work Friday, unfortunately, but I'll have all the weekend and go crazy. So I'll see you next week on the new Xbox, and I'll have a new Xbox footage or new Battlefield 4 footage. It'll be from the Xbox One. And that's it for today's show. Okay, so thanks for watching and take care, everyone.